Hey, what's up, guys? Started the preseason year 2.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, set.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Black, set, go. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Turns to Jacobs on 3rd. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And that means we're going to see for the first time this preseason a guy a lot of folks are intrigued by, their rookie second-round QB.
You know, they picked him in the 2nd round believing there was first-round talent inside of him, and we've seen it before. Quarterbacks miss day 1, but go on to have lengthy careers in the NFL. He'll get a lot of run this preseason, starting today, to make his case as their future leader.
Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's the Steelers' first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Throwing from the gun. He's got it. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. From the red zone on first. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the...
We'll see what his injury is real quick. See if it's severe or not.
When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
Good job, Desmond.
So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Rob.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Packers taking the field now, their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They send a receiver in motion right. To the air with Long. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running on first here with Jacobs. comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
10, ready.
Second down, looking for options. This one taken in by Kraft.
Yeah, I
And
can
he's
tell.
tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down, Packers.
Blue check.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Quick, yellow.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Here's the backup. First throw. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
That's nice.
He scores. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Good job.
The Packers
Good job,
start to
Ryan.
fight back with their first points of this game.
Something right. I think it's right in there.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Steeler offense out ready to go for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That one's complete right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Throwing here, Howard. Completed left side to Smith. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. To the air, Howard. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He's got room to roam. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Boswell to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers and Ryan Flanoy headed back out on offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. First down, play action. That's complete to Musgrave. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Jack Sawyer on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They're throwing it. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll call his
Good
own
job,
number.
Lee.
Keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that is not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Going again here. Howard. Finds the in route complete. They bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a little harder.
Stop,
the game
bro.
they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here.
No!
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays.
That's a bad throw,
Does
brother.
force a 4th down.
He was covered by
The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well.
Why
The
is Boswell
Steelers
the
calling their
punter?
first time out. And they'll have...
Because we have a punter, and Boswell was punting for some godly reason. I don't understand it.
two left to work with here in the first half. Burnip on now to handle this punt. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown
yeah.
panic in a hurry.
He has to
So
do
find a
running-
way to possess the ball and, more
running
importantly, score some points.
full-fledged. Where's the holding at? Wow, finally. Yay.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. First down, he'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Both offensive lines are struggling with the holding calls.
Running right is Lloyd. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to step out a little short of the 10. It's him 5 on the carry, but still a mile away on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Damn, holding call again.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Come on, Howard. You gotta make these passes.
Here's
bro.
Howard, first and 10. Throw is caught. And he's tackled
Holding,
downfield.
dude. There's no way. I'm saying he's automatically throwing it,
I don't
dude.
think this one's going to stand.
There's no way, dude. That's 3 of them, dude.
Fighting up.
There's no way that's a hold. There's no way, dude. I said hot and hurry up and threw the ball. That's not a hold. Oh my, dude. That's
He could to keep his quarterback upright,
so
but
bad.
cross the line there. That earns the holding
dude.
penalty.
If you fucking hold one more
That
time,
holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A gain of 27 yards there. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh
not
first
even
down.
Come on, man.
Jumps in up the middle. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
It's just like ultra frustrating every time.
After the
Like even the
3-yard
computer,
pickup,
that whole
it's
drive,
second and
dude,
7.
every time he dropped back, it was an automatic hold. Like, come on, bro.
A give, this is Johnson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
So bad.
And
Like,
that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
then what? This dude Bell has like 20 holds already.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT.
That guard, man,
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Lloyd running dead ahead. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Musgrave. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
3rd and 11.
Man in motion here. Throw here, 3rd down. Connects with his receiver. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. On 1st down, Howard. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. Taking a shot deep here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Complete on the jump ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 2.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
What I'm going to focus on, I think, pass rush.
Thanks so much, Scott. And hope
Everybody
you are
has
really
one.
today
Who cares
enjoying
about
that
the
dry
stuff?
studio as the rain
It's not
continues to
worth it.
fall here in our 2nd half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason
Not even
opener
block
underway
that.
in half number 2. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield.
Squirrel white, baby.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 3-possession game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back
Oh
for
yeah,
6.
baby.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe. You that's so tough to execute on the field.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Go play action on first down. They'll try and run this.
Nice.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The play fake. He'll throw. This one's caught. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. That's got to come back. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
I don't really throw out of this.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Now, a lot of effort there, partner, but no result. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Johnson again. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's 71. He's a tang, bro.
Let's go now.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 6,
They'll run this with Johnson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. come to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they give to Johnson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. It's Johnson on 2nd down. Not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This one from an even 40 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A veteran kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Out now runs the Packer offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Good job, buddy.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Hits his running back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go now. 70.
30 short. Howard. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory.
Oh yeah, let's go. On top. The explosiveness of my offense now, dude. It's just not my offense, like my special teams too. Hell yeah, bro. this. That's what I'm excited about. Now I'll have two.
So a new set of downs. Here we go.
returns.
1st and 10.
I should have had 2 returns for a touchdown last year, but Johnson didn't have that
Out of the
speed.
shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He's got the first
Number
down before they can
71.
make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Blocking back. Evan Stewart.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. A little tough here. 8 to go on 3rd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Howard. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. They've got 1st down from the 31. Johnson up the middle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
You can't get beat deep if you're already deep.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Run this fucking clock out. That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up.
Dude. Just stay out the damn game, bro.
Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Again, this is Johnson. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast.
I swear to God, I'm taking him out the. It's pissing me off, dude. Every 2 seconds, he's getting injured.
Your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap here to Howard. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers keep running away with this. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Good job, Carter.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Packers 7. Chris Boswell
Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Working on first down. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll get it up to the 27. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion rule.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
To the air on 3rd and long. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
7 yards. And the Packers first down.
Handoff here to Lloyd. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Packers just want to get out of here without this one is gone. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. And this is picked up. It's a foot race. 40, the 30. He's at the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, their steps slow just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Packers 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a to throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.